Is it time to hire a VA in your real estate business? Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, it's Rosemary Lewis, your real estate bestie, and today we are answering the question, when is it a good time to actually hire a VA in your real estate business? Before I get into it, here is what I need you to do, my YouTube peeps. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That way, every single time I post a video, you will know all about it. And also, friends, guess what? I love actually answering the questions that you need the answers to help you build the real estate business of your dreams. So head on over to rosemarylewis.com/ask and you will be able to leave me a voicemail and I will answer your question right here on the YouTube channel. So let's get into our question of today. So today's question comes from all the Facebook pages, right? Everywhere I look, this is something that pops up continually. And it's when you ask yourself, is it time to hire a VA in my real estate business? Now, before I talk about the timing of it all, let's actually break down what a VA is. Essentially, a VA is just a virtual assistant, meaning that it's somebody who assists you in some capacity with your business, but they do it virtually, right? It's not somebody who is sitting side by side, shoulder to shoulder in an office with you, but you really work using this wonderful world of technology and the internet to get done what you need to get done. Now, virtual assistants, y'all, they can assist you in so many capacities, from creating flyers to helping you with your social media marketing. There are even some VAs that will step in and start to do things like making phone calls and different things like that. So there are so many ways that you can incorporate a VA into your work. The question is, how do you know it's time to actually hire somebody? And this is the way that I think about it. As a real estate agent, it is so important to really hone in and making sure that we are spending the majority of our time on the actual activities that are money making. And I've talked about this before, but honestly, this was one of the hardest concepts for me to grasp in the first years of being an agent, because I pretty much associated anything related to my business as a money-making activity when it really wasn't, right? So me sitting down, designing my website, me sitting down, making flyers for open houses, things like that. Yes, they could lead to direct conversations, but the best use of my time would be doing those things that actually were having the real estate conversations. So when it comes to thinking about a VA, this is what I want you to think about. Are your money-making hours, right? The hours that you could truly be spending engaging and working and having conversations with people. Are you doing all of these administrative tasks that anybody could be doing? Like I know that you are gifted in Canva. I know that there are certain things that, you like done a certain way, but can you hire somebody to take over those menial tasks so that you can do the work that only you can do, right? There are certain things, like anybody can make my open house flyer, but I'm the only one who can run my buyer's consultation, or me or one of my agents, and have a direct conversation with those clients that we are looking to engage. So making sure that you are thinking through, pretty much, am I making the best use of the time that I have? Because time is a non-renewable resource and time is money. So if you're finding yourself, feeling overwhelmed because, you have all of these different things that you need to do, but you haven't had time to make the open house flyer, or you haven't had time to clean up your CRM, or you have so much junk in your email inbox that is stressing you out, then friend, it's time for you to bring in some help, okay? Now, this is what I want to share with you, is that in many cases, hiring a virtual assistant is a lot less expensive than you think it would be. You do not have to hire somebody on a full-time basis. There are so many different companies that offer support for $5, $6, $7 an hour, and I would just encourage you to start looking at that. Now, from experience, I have a VA. My VA is in the Philippines. I've been working with them for about 3 years now. I will be completely transparent and say there is a little bit of a learning curve, right? There's a language barrier sometimes. I don't want you to get frustrated is what I'm saying, right? I don't want you to get frustrated with the training period because they have to learn you, they have to learn your business. And once you start to train your virtual assistant and be in sync, it can be such a time saver. And that's what I have experienced in my business. So I really want you to just literally sit down and write down all of the tasks that you are doing on a day-to-day basis and circle the things that are truly the money-making activities, the things that you can point to and say, okay, this for sure has brought me business. And no one has ever walked up to me and said, oh, Rosemary, I chose you because of this beautiful package you gave me, right? This is exactly like they choose you because you know how to have the conversations, you know how to serve them. But we have to have all these marketing materials, right, to present. So think about all of the activities that you are doing and what are the activities that somebody else can do. And if it's going to save you, I'm even going to say if it's going to save you an hour of your time, then it is worth hiring a virtual assistant, okay? So take some time, really think through all of the different things that you are doing, the different things that are on your plate. And if you have more than 3, if you can save an hour per week, and I guarantee you it's probably gonna be more than an hour per week, then it is definitely time to consider hiring someone. And then again, this is what I want you to do. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. As you are growing in your real estate profession, I want you to stop to shift from being somebody that's self-employed or that employee mindset and understand that you are running a business. And in running a business, there are different investments that you are going to need to make in your business. And one of them is getting the right help, the right who's in place to help you accomplish the goals that you're trying to accomplish. Because if we're just trying to, hoard all our money and not actually engage the help, what's going to happen is you're going to be not as efficient and you're going to reach burnout a lot faster. So hiring a VA is honestly a very economical way to get more stuff done, right? And to not stress yourself out and to get all of that admin stuff out the way. All right, bestie, I hope this episode was helpful for you. And you know what? Go ahead and share it with your real life real estate bestie because I know she's a little bit of a control freak too. And she is struggling with letting some of these tasks go so that she can focus on her business. But the minute that you send this video to her or this podcast, it is going to help her tremendously. Now, if you made it to the end of this video and you are not subscribed to my channel, what are you doing with your life? Go ahead and subscribe and I will see you next week. Bye, bestie.